So all the high impact news we have available in the market have all happened already. So currently now we have no current high impact news events in the market. No current high impact news events in the market. So what I'm basically going to do now is to head over to the technical side of things so that you get to see what the market has to do technically. There've been some massive moves this morning already from the market, of which I made around 20 pips from GBP USD, Euro USD, and also NAS 100. But let's take a very quick look at what the market is doing this morning and how we can use that as a gauge to determine what might happen next in the market. So as usual, we're going to start off from the DXY, which is the dollar index. We will use DXY as our point of comparison to get to understand what every other currency pair have tendency of doing. So I'm going to start off from the dollar index. So the DXY simply means dollar index, which gives us the performance of the dollar over a set period of time and how that can also influence the market. So let me start off from the 4 hours time frame very quickly so that we get to see what the dollar index is doing. So the dollar index has been on a very strong bullish move. We've been on this very strong bullish move, of which we've been expecting some kind of retracement or reversals, and these have not been happening lately. These have not been happening lately. I think this is due to the political event that is bound to happen in the United States. That is the election and the rest of that. So this has been affecting the market in some kind of ways and has been limiting some of the movement in the market. So we can hold that to this bearish move, or we can hold this bearish move to the happenings in the United States as concerning the election. So what DXY is currently doing is more like giving a retracement, of which if we get a break from this area, we'll be expecting a reversal. So we are giving a retracement right here, of which when we get a break, we might be experiencing a reversal. But depending when that happens, we will just move in line with the trend, of which as it stands right now, we are still on a very bullish momentum towards the top. DXY still has a very strong bullish momentum towards the top. So we'll be expecting a bullish momentum to pull this market towards the top right now. That is what we'll be expecting. So if that doesn't happen, if we get a break below here, we'll be expecting a very strong bearish movement towards the bottom. So I advise that you just stay active and expectant on what might happen in either of these currency pairs. Let's stay expectant on what might happen here. So if I get a break below this 1 hour low, I'll be expecting a continuation towards the downside. Any break below this 1 hour low, any break below this 1 hour low, I'll be expecting a continuation towards the downside. Immediately I get any break below the 1 hour low, I'll be expecting a continuation to pull this market towards the bottom. But pending when that happens, we are still going to be bullish, pending when that happens. So DXY, I can still see bullish momentum into this market. I can still see bullish because we're approaching a 1 hour strong area of demand, and demand will always pull the market to the top. So if market taps into this area of demand right here, I'll have many other options but to expect more buyers towards the top. So let's stay expectant. So dollar index, a break below here, we're going to become bearish. A break above, we're going to become bullish. But then, come to think of it, this is a Friday. So it's very possible that we see no momentum in the market being a Friday. So let's stay active and watch what the market is going to do from right here. So let's go very quickly to Euro USD. Let's see what the market is doing on GBP USD rather. The GBP USD, we came to this very strong area of daily of 4-hour resistance. So we came to this very strong area of 4-hour resistance, of which I can spot some kind of rejection from this area, which is also aligning with this area of support turn resistance right here. which is giving me tendencies that DXY tends to pull towards the top, breaking below this previous low even. So we tend to see a bearish move on DXY, on GBP USD rather, towards the bottom. We tend to see a bearish move on GBP USD that will pull this market towards the bottom. Why? Because owing to the fact that we are currently at a very strong area of resistance, which is also an area of supply, area of support, turned resistance as well. We can see this massive rejection. Take a look at that rejection. Once you see the 4 hour giving a pin bar like this, it shows a lot of confirmations. So I can see a pin bar on the 4 hours, which is indicating to me that we tend to see this market crash to the downside as it stands. So we're going to stay expectant to see what the market will do. So a rejection from here and even from the 1 hour, I might end up looking for a sell trade opportunity from this pair. I will end up looking for a sell trade opportunity, a rejection from there on the 1 hour to pull this market towards the downside. I'll be looking for a sell trade from this current opportunity right here. So I'll be looking at one more currency pair. The two more currency pair, then we'll call it a day. So let's take a very quick look at Euro USD. Euro USD also is approaching a very strong area of 1 hour supply, of which we might be expecting a rejection after this market rejects this key area. So if market rejects this key area, I might be expecting a sell towards the downside. If market rejects that key area, I'll be expecting a sell to pull this market towards the bottom once we get a rejection at that key area right there. I'll be expecting a sell. So all of this is just indicating to me that dollar index tends to be bullish and the rest of this currency tends to give us more bearish presence. That is all I'm simply seeing from this currency right here. So is there any other currency pair you'd like me to analyze or look into before we call it a day? I'm not seeing any signal. I would have given a sell stop, but today is Friday. Giving a sell stop, it might not be triggered today. It might end up being triggered next Monday, of which at that point in time, markets might already change its bias. So okay, so I'll look at gold only and we'll call it a day. So that was a request from Mr. Okori. So we'll look at gold and we'll call it a day from here. So what is gold currently doing? What is gold currently doing? So on gold, I can spot a bearish momentum coming into gold from right here. Though on the 4 hour, we're strongly bullish on gold, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and this is a higher high right here, showing us how bullish gold is. But moving down to the 1 hour time frame, I can see that 1 hour has printed a double top pattern right here. Take a look at this. And gold is one currency that tends to respect either double top or double bottom. Take a look at this double top right here. See how hard it fell. Take a look at this double bottom right here and see how hard it rose. So gold respects double top and double bottoms a lot. Like it respects this a lot. So I'm spotting a double top right here, which is indicating that we tend to get a little retracement, which can lead to a reversal from this point right here. So on gold, wait for the break of this low. Wait for the break of this low. Let me highlight the area for you. Okay, so wait for the break of 2702.49. Look for a break below 2702.49. Once the 2702.49 area is broken, then I'll be expecting more sellers on gold to the downside. So you can look out for all of this on gold. So I think gold is not currently on its own. So if you're taking any decision on gold now, it might be very risky because we're not on its own. So wait for it to pull back to this 2702.49 area and spot if you're going to get any rejection from right there. So spot out if you're going to get any rejection from right there. So thank you everybody for staying up on today's analysis. This is basically what we are looking at for today. So today is Friday, no much fundamental, so we don't expect much movement. So please trade cautiously, trade with proper risk management as well. Thank you everybody and see you all next week.
Thank you very